Did you know that there are different types of ways to drill? Now, I don't just mean coming into class and just doing the move, somewhat mindlessly with a little bit of focus, just do the rep, and then, you just go home. I'm not saying that doesn't have any utility. It does, it has its purpose. But there are different ways of drilling. There are different ways to understand drilling. And the whole idea behind it is that the more you can understand what you're doing, the more of a universal concept you can apply that can really make things a lot more in-depth and you can understand quicker, way quicker. It's unbelievable. It's a very long topic, but I'm going to make it into different parts, different segmented videos. So today is going to be talking about macro drilling and micro drilling. Starting with macro drilling. So macro drilling is essentially just doing a technique from the beginning to the end. That's all that it is. Just doing the move from pretty much. It's no other way I can explain it. And then within that, there's different ways you can do it. You can do it by chaining a bunch of things together. Like you can drill a takedown to a pass to a mount transition, do all that sort of stuff. Or you can just say, I want to drill the triangle. So you just pick it, you just do the triangle and you just rep it over and over and over. Now that's very good to do in the beginning, because you have to get a grasp of what you're doing. Because you're not going to understand what the hell is going on. And forget if there's an opposition. If there's someone actually trying to resist your technique and you haven't put enough time into it, there's just nothing you can do. So always do macro drilling first. Understand, get a feel for what's going on, adapt it and integrate it with your own personality, body type, and temperament. The next thing, number 2, is micro drilling. Now, micro drilling is, I want to give you a visual representation so it makes sense. So let's sort of, forget about from my wrist down, just look at my fist, right? So let's imagine that this is a technique, right? So this is an actual move, triangle, torriendo, omoplata, it doesn't matter, it's an entire technique. A technique comprises fragments of details that when you do all of them really well and you put them together, you're going to get a full technique that's done really well, efficiently, hopefully unstoppable. Now, what micro drilling is we're actually first building awareness of the details, and that takes thought. It just does. Like you just do a move long enough and you meditate on it long enough, what's going to happen is you're going to start saying, you know what, I've been noticing these different movements within it. I wonder if I can actually drill each thing, and hopefully that can make, once put all together, make something amazing. And that's exactly what that is drilling the fragments separately, right? You drill them separately, and what happens is when you do them all, when you have them skilled enough, once you combine it, I'm telling you, believe me when I say, it's going to be unstoppable. It's unbelievable. And if you just keep doing that through the course of your training, year after year, oh man, you're going to have the most fulfilling thing. I will say is it's going to give you such a deeper understanding of this sport and this art that it's just going to, questions will be coming up. You're going to have to want to answer them, and then those answers will bring up more questions, and it's an amazing thing. So let's just get right into the video now. I'm going to do macro drills, and I'm going to do a variety of them, and I'm going to do a variety of micro drills. But the most important thing is look at it, observe it, understand, extract from it the bigger meaning behind it, that way you can apply it to your own training.
I wanted to actually talk about something during these drills, something I feel is actually quite important. I found that over the years of teaching and training and trying to understand myself and what's allowed me to improve as quickly as I've wanted, or what's slowed me down, and even in other students we've been talking, and they usually say, what's going on? Why aren't I improving as fast as I would like to? Or I've been doing certain drills and it's just not really working out. What is it? What's going on? And after further, discussion, we go deeper in the conversation. One thing always comes up: the most improvement will happen in the things that you want to do the least. So, if you were to imagine, you're either driving to work, taking the bus to work, maybe you have some time to just sort of sit around and ponder and think. If you were to honestly, truthfully ask yourself, and be very honest when you're asking these questions. If you were to ask yourself, what am I supposed to do to get better? What are the options that I can do? You would be amazed at how quickly you can actually generate answers. Now, you won't know if they're right or not, but you're going to have a sense that this might be something that is worth trying if you were completely honest. So if you ask yourself, what am I supposed to be doing that's going to help me? A lot of times after those discussions, when I ask them, what do you feel? And it's amazing how often they actually respond with the answers that I was going to give them. Now, in terms of specifics, they're not really going to know, in terms of what drills exactly, how should I do it, how's my technique with it. That's a totally different thing. That's what you got to ask your coach. But a lot of times, the answers to why you're not getting better is because the things that you want to do the least are not being done. Micro drills are tedious things. They are. I'm not going to lie. They're tedious. The most fun thing is rolling and just sparring and training with your friends and all that. It is a great time. But accept the reality of what will happen if that's all you do. You'll get good. But one thing I've noticed is, as deep as I'm going with this sport, and I haven't even, honestly, the farther I go, I'll put it this way: the more I'm knowing, the less I feel I know. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But the depths of this sport, the deeper I'm going, the roots start to connect. All the roots start to connect. In the beginning, it's chaotic, it's random, you have no idea, it's very daunting. But as time goes on, if you invest in it, if you meditate on it, be honest, ask the right questions, or ask any question. Start somewhere. You'll be amazed at how far you're going to go. You have absolutely no idea how much you can do.
Don't forget, if you like our videos, guys, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. Stay tuned for part 2, because I will be doing another part on this, because it is a lot of things I do want to break down for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.